Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Well, it's been a few weeks since I joined Empire Avenue, and I gotta tell you, it is by far the most addicting game I've ever played. Even though it's a game, but it's not a game. It's essentially a website that collects all of my social media activity and pools it onto a profile page that you can then invest in. And if you sign up, I can potentially invest in you, if, of course, you are a good investment. And it's not really a game because, it's based on all of my gestures. Everything I do on YouTube and Flickr and Twitter and Facebook, all across the board and beyond, including my blogs, chris.pirillo.com, lockergnome.com, and beyond. I gotta tell you, it's kind of changed my life. Some people have said, oh, it's nothing but a waste of time. Really? Because in a couple of weeks, I'm actually flying across the country to have what will likely be the biggest business meeting of my entire life. All because I met someone in real life through Empire Avenue. Stay tuned for that. Well, what will hopefully become something that'll be big. And believe me, you'll know. You'll probably be one of the first to know. Because this is a video shareholder update to, I guess, at this point in time, my 4,485 shareholders on Empire Avenue. In case you guys didn't know, I have now passed the 200 share mark. That is, for every share that you purchase will cost you 200 EVEs. Actually, 203.99 EVEs. I'm climbing, and actually, a couple of weeks ago, I started to dip. And the reason why I started to dip was actually not my fault. Facebook decided to remove the Facebook fan page token, and so the activity seemed to dwindle. But yeah, come on, I'm ever going to get offline? I happen to be, and I'm proud to say this, the first person to pass the 200 per share mark on Empire Avenue. But that's not the biggest news. In my mind, it's not the biggest news. The biggest news is, forget the net wealth, whatever. The biggest news is that I'm still doing well in terms of share percentage, which means I'm still a good investment. Expensive, but I'm going to climb. And more importantly, you're going to accelerate your EVEs. Now, there are many people who have amazing stocks on Empire Avenue. I am, of course, invested in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, and to continue to do so every day. I'm constantly accelerating, constantly meeting people. I've blogged about it, go.tagjag.com/empire tips. If you'd like to join, and you haven't already, go.tagjag.com/empire avenue, and then I'll get 2,000 extra EVEs, and you'll get 2,000 extra EVEs just for signing up through me rather than signing up directly. So there's a bonus. And, it's something that so many people have, seen different outcomes from. Because everybody's there, seemingly, for different reasons. Some people want to have the most expensive stock price. I don't. I want to be the person who returns the most dividends. That's my goal. And so far, I'm doing quite well. I want to have people who are happy with me that I could then discover. People who are completely outside my industry. There are some who say, oh, I just want to meet people I already know. Why would you do that? That's what Facebook's for. That's fine if that's how they want to do it, but I'm all about discovering people I had no idea even existed. And the genius part about this, again, to reiterate, is that you can't just go there, sign up, and sit back. You have to engage. You have to interact. You can't just say, I bought you, you have to buy me. Doesn't really work that way, right? You got to keep moving and flowing and interacting. I got to tell you, my engagement's up across the board. My Flickr photos have never had more views on a consistent basis, more comments on a consistent basis. The YouTube video comments are certainly up, and likes are definitely up. Retweets are absolutely up. Follows on Twitter are up. Engagement on Facebook.com/Chris Pirillo, up. Because everything that you do with me influences your score, your rating, your stock price on Empire Avenue. And everything that I do to interact with you does the same. So it's all about interacting, all about engaging. You get it? It's not like another social network. That's part of the game. game. I was doing it anyway. You're doing it anyway. So now, when I'm browsing Twitter, I recognize some of you, my shareholders, people who've invested in my stock on Empire Avenue. And if you say something pithy or you have an interesting link or an interesting photo, I am actually more inclined to share that with others because I recognize, A, it's a value to me, and it's a value to you as well. And the great thing, again, about this is I'm meeting people I never would have met before. People completely outside my industry. Completely not technologically minded at all. No geeks. I mean, there are geeks here, sure, but I'm saying the people I've met have largely not been geeks. The people who would typically follow me or who I would follow in return. So this is a pretty big update, I would say. I just wanted to announce that we passed 200, on our way to 300. This is Empire Avenue! That's a reference to... I'm not there yet, folks. But God willing, with, what was it, about 4,500 shareholders right now. That'll keep steadily growing. Everyone's been happy in general. You could buy the stock. You could sell the stock if you are so inclined. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to sell, like when the stock is rising consistently and the dividends are being returned regularly. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I've already sent out a couple of shareholder updates by way of Empire Avenue. This will be a part of the next shareholder update. And thank you to everybody who's invested. And even if you don't think you'd be interested, go ahead. Sign up. Give it a shot. Connect all your accounts. Let me know even before you do it. And then, of course, if you haven't signed up, use my link, go.tagjag.com/Empire Avenue. We both get bonuses. But even if you don't, come in and engage. See what it's all about. I know I've hooked quite a few people. I'm watching the chat room. Tonight we dine in Empire Avenue. Boy, the 300 remarks are just going to continue. And it's going to get even worse as I get closer to that particular mark. So, do you really need to know any more at this point in time? I've posted my tips. I am constantly investing, having fun, meeting people. This is everything social media is all about, right? This is everything everybody's been preaching about social media, engaging and having fun and sharing. Bam! Wha! Zilaboo! Running out of sound effects here, people. Hang on, I got a tweet. Mentioned by David Murray. I gotta engage because he's one of my shareholders. Can't engage with everybody. There's only so many Eves in the day, and there are a lot of people I have to keep happy. So hopefully you're happy. That's my goal, is to keep those dividends high. I'm breaking a sweat again. This is why I'm the only person on this planet who can break a sweat talking about a website. That's how hot I am on this. Oh, by the way, yeah. I'm producing videos every day, in case you didn't know. YouTube.com/LockerGnome. So all of you who are on Empire Avenue, when you comment, that helps me and you. You thumbs up, that helps me and you. You view it, that helps me and you. Yeah. The engagement. Believe me, I'm doing this anyway. And I'm going to cut this off before I have a heat stroke. My email address, in case you want to know, and you want to direct link to all these things that I said. Chris@Pirillo.com, as always. Follow me everywhere. In case you wanted to know where I was, you can just go over to empireavenue.com/Pirillo, and it links off to my Twitter profile. Look, I got a score of 80 on Empire Avenue. That's pretty good. My Facebook, which I'm not really adding a lot of people on my personal Facebook page. I direct more people to the Facebook fan page just because this is kind of personal. Don't really talk about a lot of personal stuff, really, but I like to know people more. So as I get to know you more, I may actually add you as a personal Facebook connection because I only have so many people I can add there. But the Facebook fan page is always active, and believe me, I push a lot of my fun stuff there. LinkedIn, if you are also a professional of some kind, you can add me there. I can add you there, and if I think that we, are really match, and you've got a lot of good recommendations from other people, LinkedIn is a good resource. Flickr, that's how you get to my Flickr feed, and then YouTube, which of course you already know. My scores are quite nice. All of those are out of 100. Still working on the Flickr one, just a bit, and LinkedIn looks like it needs a little love. Did you realize I am member, 5,467 on LinkedIn? I signed up to LinkedIn before user number 10,000. Insane! And now they, are worth $1 billion or whatever because they went public. And what did I get? I got an email. That's what I got. I got a freaking email! Thanks, Reed. Really. Mind investing in me there, buddy? Since I invested in you? You're killing me! No, actually, it's not really cool to beg for investment. Just be a good investment in general, and believe me, people will invest. So there you go. You can also join the chat room. Don't get any participation points there, but if you want to geek out, we're there, part of a live video feed, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's kind of a part of my blog at chris.pirillo.com, just like a subpart. Where? Oh, glad you asked. Live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.